This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Bowl season rolls on with the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I did talk to Coach Dicker before this game. Obviously, they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. Cam Cook, this guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On the move, he fires. With the catch, it's Strachan. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by this defense, because second and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Running inside. It's Cook. Got a little grass. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
And the Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Wake Forest offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Clark. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Lopez. He's got him. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And the Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's a big 3rd down. The opponent just scored a TD. You're trying to keep this thing close, maybe even tie it with a touchdown, but you got to be able to stay on the field. So let's not overthink it. It's 3rd and short. You hand it off to your big-time playmaker at running back, and he gets the job done.
The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Here's Lopez to throw. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Lopez wants to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Trying to barrel in. How about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab?
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
And the Demon Deacons trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Demon Deacons! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Dances away to buy time. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now. When he's that dynamic, that fast, you get him out there quick, you get him in space. Now you got to bring this athlete to the ground with an option to pass the football. Really, really hard on defenses.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Got it in the middle, it's sacked. And a big-time grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Michael Hawkins throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's sacked. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Right on the money. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
And the Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Lopez to pass. Got his man in the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Again, it's Lopez. Throws to the wideout. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Throwing, Lopez. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type 1st half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Boca Bowl.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Lopez finds his man. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The play fake, Lopez. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really nice job on the timing. He threw it at the perfect moment, puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
Lopez wants to fire. Finds his man. It's Daniels. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Lopez to the air again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice move to keep running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Here's Lopez to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Floating away. He's going to... Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And the Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Daniels. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Touchdown, Wake! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Pulled down for the tackle. Game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Cook. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
On the run, it's Cook. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Daniels. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Lopez. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Lopez to pass. He's got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Maybe some room here. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. He'll take a shot. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now they regain the lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bray. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Michael Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Here comes the heat. Got the back over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
3rd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Throwing, Hawkins. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.